Disappearance of Suzy Lamplugh. Suzy was born on the 3rd of May 1961. She grew up in Cheltenham and worked in Fulham, London as an estate agent. She was described by her parents, Paul and Diana, as bubbly and carefree with a zest of life. On the 28th of July 1986, Suzy went to work like normal and left her office at 12:40 p.m. with her house and car keys, purse, £15 and credit cards. At 12:45 p.m, she was scheduled to meet a Mr. Kipper outside number 37 Sherrolds Road. However, later research conducted by David Vidisett suggests that Suzy didn't have the keys to the apartment she was scheduled to meet Mr. Kipper. He explained that he believed that she put Mr. Kipper's name down without planning to meet anyone, so that she could run personal errands. At 12:50 p.m, she was seen waiting outside at 37 Sherrolds Road like scheduled. Witnesses claimed they saw a woman, who they believed was Suzy, arguing with a man who was holding a champagne bottle and then leaving in a car. At 6:45 p.m, Suzy's manager reported her missing to the police. At 10 p.m, Suzy's company car was found over a mile from her office. There was no sign of a struggle. No unaccounted fingerprints. The driver door was unlocked, the handbrake off. Her purse was in the glove compartment, but the keys were missing. A witness reported seeing a black BMW at the same location where the car had been abandoned. An artist's sketch was released based on a witness testimony. This was the prime suspect. It was suggested that this was the Mr. Kipper that Suzy had planned to meet in her diary. However, David Vidisett's research suggested that the key witnesses did not confirm that the woman they saw was Suzy, so therefore the sketch loses its worth. The prime suspect. John Cannon. He was a British murderer and rapist who was born on the 24th of February 1954. He had an alleged history of physical, psychological and sexual abuse. He was only convicted for one murder. His timeline. On June 6, 1981, he was sentenced for 8 years, 5 years for rape and 3 years for stealing a car. July 25, 1986, John was released from prison. July 28, 1986, Suzy disappears. December 22, 1988, he is charged with the murder of Shirley Ann Banks. This timeline means that it was theoretically possible for John to have committed the crime. However, it does not prove it. He has not been charged for the disappearance of Suzy due to lack of evidence. His links to the crime. He resembles the artist sketch of the alleged Mr. Kipper. Detectives believed that John went by the name Kipper in prison, the same name in Suzy's notebook. He was a known criminal at the time in the area. One of Cannon's ex-girlfriends, Gilly Page, reported that John had told her that Suzy's body was buried at an abandoned army barracks in Norton. However, she later retracted her claim. Allegedly, John was visited by an astrologist and said that a Bristol businessman was responsible for the murder of Suzy. He also allegedly claimed that he knew who killed Shirley, Suzy, and another girl. This is important as he was charged with the murder of Shirley and also had attacked 2 other women. Another ex-girlfriend of John, Daphne Sargent, told detectives that she felt that John was guilty. There is also speculation that John and Suzy may have been in a brief relationship, and when Suzy wanted to end it, John abducted and killed her. A cellmate of John claimed that John told him Suzy was buried under his mother's patio. It was suspected that John had placed a fake number plate on Shirley Ann Banks' car. The number plate was as followed: SLP 386S. Detectives confronted John about this, and he admitted the initials may have stood for Suzy Lamplugh. John claimed that another individual, the Bristol businessman, bought the car and killed Shirley, Suzy, and another woman. The aftermath. In December 1986, Suzy's parents set up the Suzy Lamplugh Trust. In February 1994, Suzy is officially declared dead and presumed murdered. In December 1999, her mother receives a tip that Suzy's body could be within the grounds of the abandoned army barracks in Norton, Worcestershire. December 4th, 2000, John Cannon is questioned in connection to Suzy's disappearance. In December 2002, reports that Suzy may have been buried in the garden of the West Midlands home previously owned by John Cannon's mother, Sheila. In 2008, police believe that there was a connection between Suzy and serial killer Steve Wright. However, there is no solid evidence to confirm the speculation. On August 18, 2011, Mrs. Lamplugh dies, aged 75. On June 12, 2018, Mrs. Lamplugh dies, aged 87. On October 29, 2018, police searched Shipton Road property. On July 3, 2019, police started to search land in Pershore. Suzy's body has not been located to date.